2-4. Whoops, we'll try that again. 2-4. On this lesson, we are multiplying, just multiplying rational numbers. Well, the cool thing about multiplying is that your decimals don't have to be the same. That's always exciting. When we don't have to change something extra, it's great. So let's go ahead and look at this problem. We have negative 1/4 times negative 5/8. All right, so now let's go ahead and just multiply this. Well, first I want to see, is there anything I can cross cancel? 4 and 5, nothing. 1 and 8, nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply straight across. So you don't have to worry about your denominators being the same and carrying over the denominator. You're going to multiply these as well. So let's go ahead and do the top row. 1 times 5 gives you 5. 4 times 8 gives you 32. All right, now look at your signs. A negative and a negative equal a positive. So this is your final answer. Okay? Now we are dealing with the signs. Like in previous lessons, I said don't worry about the signs. Now we are. Here we go. Let's try. 14 over 8 times 17 over 21. Okay. First, I want to see, is there anything that I can make smaller now? Well, 14 and 21 both have 7 in common. 7 goes into 14 2 times. 7 goes into 21 3 times. Nothing with the 8 and 17, unfortunately. So those have to stay. So we're going to do 17 times 2. I'm just going to write it over here so you can see what I'm doing. 7 times 2 is 14. Get rid of these boxes. Carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 2, or plus 1, excuse me, is 3. So my numerator is going to be 34. And now I know 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, I don't want to leave it like this. I want to, 1, make it in simplest form. If I simplify this down by 2, I would get 17 over 12. However, this is still an improper fraction. We have a big guy on top of a little guy. That shouldn't happen. It's not nice. So, we need to turn this into a mixed number, which you would then divide. So you would wind up getting 1 and 5/12. So this is the same thing, but on your homework, I want to see that you go ahead and put it into the mixed fraction. Okay, let's try one more. We have negative 1/9 times 27 over 24. Okay, so first thing you want to ask yourself, is there anything that can cancel out? Yep. The 9 and the 27. 9 goes into 9 one time. 9 goes into 27 3 times. So we have 1 times 3 is 3 with a negative. 1 times 24 is 24. Now this is not in simplest terms. We can still go down. Keeping the negative, keeping the fraction symbol, 3 goes into both of these and I get 1/8. So negative 1/8 is going to be the answer for this one. That is it with the fractions. Let's look at one with decimals. Okay, what if you have negative 1.7 times negative 4? All right. Well, what I would recommend is, first of all, put it in this format. It'll make it a lot easier. When multiplying decimals, the decimals do not need to line up. You just multiply it out because you're going to deal with the decimal at the very end. So 7 times 4 is going to give me 28. Carry the 2. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 is going to give me 6. I know my answer is negative. Now, how many spaces away is the decimal up here? It's 1 jump. So we go in 1 jump. So we go out, we go in. So my final answer here is negative 6.8. Oh, actually, no, it's positive because the 4 was also negative. I didn't even see that. See? It's always good to look back at the problem. There we go. So your answer is going to be positive 6.8. Let's try one more. What if we have 0.53 times 0.04? Okay? Well, let's go ahead and line those up so it looks a little nicer. I'm just going to go ahead and line them up right underneath this one. Now, this particular problem, the decimals just happen to line up. That's okay. It can have that happen. but it doesn't have to happen when multiplying decimals. So let's go ahead and just multiply this out. We have 3 times 4 is 12, carry the 1. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 1 is 21, carry the 2. 4 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 gives me 2. Now, you could do this space savers and all that other fun stuff, but let's just go ahead and leave it here. Let's go ahead and count our decimal jumps. 1, 2, going in this direction. 3, 4, going in this direction. So 4 jumps total. Okay? Well, if you go 4 jumps out, you have to go 4 jumps in. So we go 1, 2, 3. 4! Wait, there's no number here. What do? We add a 0, friends. That's all you got to do. Give it a space saver. So your final answer is going to be 0.0212. And that is your final answer. So I hope this helps you with 2-4.